Good morning, scholars. It's Bright Future Thursday, so I have my sunglasses on. I want to see what sunglasses you have on. Go ahead and upload your pictures to Padlet, which is a website for all the Hanson students to put their photos for Spirit Week. So remember, today's Bright Future Thursday, because you all have bright futures, and we have to wear sunnies. They're so bright. Okay, we're going to start by having a reading lesson, so please go get your Read My Assured Readers. And you can pause the video when you're ready. Click play. Okay. I think we're ready to go. So just a reminder, we're learning all about forces and motion. Forces are things like push and pull, and motion is movement. Our big idea, ding, is what makes things move. Yesterday, we were talking about moving and motion by running and walking, and we were talking about jumping and waddling. So those are all different types of movement, right? So we are going to open up our Read My Assured Readers to this page here where you see the world and then you see a woman up in a hot air balloon. We've learned about that. So go ahead and put your post-it or bookmark on this page. It's page 27 at the bottom corner. And the title of this reading, this is actually a poem, so there's a little bit of rhyme to it, is Old Woman, Old Woman. I want you to predict. Look at the illustrations and think about the title. What do you think the story is about? Or the poem? What do you think the poem is about? I think it's about an old woman, because that's what the title said, and I think she is stuck in a hot air balloon. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. Because she's waving a broom around. Maybe she's trying to get down. And look how high she is. Look, this is the Earth. That's the planet we live on. And she's really high up from above her town. So let's take a read and find out what happened. Miss Paleo is going to read first, then we'll do an echo read together. Old woman, old woman. There was an old woman tossed in a basket. She was tossed in a basket? It must be this basket here. 17 times as high as the moon, but where she was going no person could tell, for under her arms she carried a broom. So no one knew where she was going. She carried a broom underneath her arms and nobody could tell. But 17 times as high as the moon. So you know the moon's up in the sky, right? They're saying 17 times higher than that. What? Old woman, old woman, old woman, said I. Whither, oh, whither so high? So they're wondering why she's so high. To sweep the cobwebs from the sky, and I'll be back down again by and by. So somebody yelled, Old woman, why are you up there? And she said, to sweep the cobwebs, so like spider webs. What? Why would she be doing that? Have you ever noticed that sometimes there could be spider webs in like the top corners of a room? I make sure there's no spider webs in my house because I'm afraid of spiders. But sometimes spiders will crawl into the top corners of a room and they'll build their webs in the corners. And so to get them down, they're so high, you might need a broom to kind of broom down the webs. So she's saying that she's trying to broom the spider webs in the sky. Do you really think there's spider webs up here? I don't think so either. I think she could have lost her mind. I think she might be going crazy, right? And then she said she's going to come back down a little bit later. And we know that when you are in a hot air balloon, what makes the hot air balloon go up? The hot air, right? The fire, which makes the air hot, and the heat rises. So the air rises. And then you go up, 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 up. And to go down, you use cool air. And the cool air, so you would turn the fire down, turn the fire off. The cool air will sink, right? Because of gravity, the hot air balloon will come down. Good job. All right, let's start with an echo read. So Try to follow along with your finger. Let's start with the title. Old woman, old woman. There was an old woman tossed in a basket, 17 times as high as the moon. But where she was going, no person could tell. For under her arms she carried a broom. Old woman, old woman, old woman, said I. Whither, oh, whither so high? So he's kind of asking why. Why are you so high? To sweep the cobwebs from the sky. And I'll be back down again by and by. Nice job, scholars. Okay, we're going to go on a letter hunt, and we're going to look for this letter here. We are going to look for words that start with this this letter. W. Circle all the words that begin with W. Old woman. That starts with W. Okay, go on a hunt. Look inside your book. It's an old woman tossed in a basket, 17 times as high as the moon. But where? That starts with a W. Was she? Oh, it was. There's a lot of W's in here. Old woman. Old woman. Old woman, said I. Whither, oh, whither so high? To sweep the cobwebs from the sky, and I'll be back down again by and by. Oh my goodness, I'm going to count how many I found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 W's. 11 words with W. Did you find them? Awesome. Okay, now we're going to go on a sight word hunt, and this is a sight word you already know. A-N-D. A-N-D, A-N-D, Nicky, Nicky, new. The word's and. Okay, go ahead and underline the word and. A-N-D. Oh, there it is. I found 2. Did you find 2? Now I'm going to check again and make sure I didn't miss any. Nice. Okay, let's write that word down at the bottom and make sure my A is touching the floor. My tail is connected to the A. My N is little, touching the floor. Follow back up and make a cave that touches the ground, or a rainbow. And my D, I make sure that my circle's on this side and it's really tall at the very end. That is D. D, D, D. Making sure that my stick is touching the circle. Nice job. Okay, let's think about our reading. I want you to think, how is the lady moving? How is she moving? What is she in? A hot air balloon. And what is the force? What is forcing? What is doing the pushing? So a force can push and pull. What is pushing her up into the sky? The hot air. Very good. Okay, so I want to draw a hot air balloon. So we're going to draw a basket. And we're going to draw a balloon now. So I'm going to draw a big circle like this. And I'm going to draw some strings. String there, string there. And I can decorate my basket. I'm sorry, my balloon. And I could do different colors. I can make it a colorful hot air balloon. And then we know what's inside of the hot air balloon. What is right here that makes it go up? Fire. Good. Okay, so now I'm going to find orange. Is there even orange? Do yellow. I'm going to do some fire in here. Remember, the heat from the fire makes the hot air rise. To go down, you need cold air to sink, to go back down because of gravity. Gravity keeps your feet on the ground. So everything you throw up falls down because of gravity. Nice job, scholars. Okay, go ahead and take a picture of your work. Put it on Dojo Portfolio, and I'll see you in the next lesson, which we are going to go over our decodable reading, and we also have a math lesson today. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.